Hey knitters, welcome back to Rena Knits. In this week's video, we're going to be learning how to make little clovers. So I know St. Patrick's Day was Friday, but this is a great little project that can be done really fast, and you could have many little clovers, and they're small sized, medium sized, or big size depending on how many stitches you put in. But they're fun projects that you could also do with your kids. To make the clover leaf, what we're gonna need is a pair of needles. Now, you could, depending on the type of yarn you use, you could use pretty much any size needles. Usually US size 6 and up is good. So needles, you will need a sewing needle or a yarn needle to finish it off at the end, scissors, and then the yarn itself. Now I'm choosing green simply because it's a clover leaf, but you could also choose different colors just to make it more fun. To create a clover leaf, what we're going to do is cast on 12 stitches. Once you've cast on your 12 stitches, what we're going to do is about 6 rows, and then the 7th row will be all bind off. So what we're going to do is the first row we're going to knit 4, then you're going to slip, slip, knit. So basically you're going to decrease 1 by slipping the 1 stitch, slipping another stitch, and then binding them off by knitting them together. I almost got it. And here I would bind these off. And the next 2 you're going to do is knit them together, so K2 together. So you're going to have 2 bind offs, and then you're going to knit the remaining 4. So now you'll have 10 stitches remaining. Your wrong side always will be all knit. Row 3 would be just the same as row 1, but this time we're going to knit 3. And then you're going to do another slip, slip, knit. So you're going to slip 2 and then knit 2 together. And then you're going to bind off 2 by knitting 2 together. And you're going to knit the remaining 3 stitches. Row 4, so all even rows are just all knits. Row 5, you will now do is knit 2 together, knit 2, you will knit 2, and then you're going to do the slip, slip, knit again, and then you're going to bind 2 together, K2 together, and then you're going to knit the last 2 stitches. Row 6 would be all knit. And the last row, which is row 7, you're going to start binding them all together, binding them off. So the first two you're going to do is slip, slip, and then knit them together. Then you're going to do a normal bind off of 2 stitches, so, and one more, and then you're going to do the last 2 stitches. You're going to do is slip, slip, and knit the 2 together. And then this one you're just going to do is bind off. Then you're going to leave a little bit, cut it off, and weave this into the knot to make a knot. Tighten it up, and here's your one leaf. So you're going to do is create 2 more to make a clover. Now here you could see that I have knitted 3, so, and I'm going to attach them in a way that it makes them look like a clover, the leaf, but I still need the stem. So now what we're going to do is make an I-cord, knit an I-cord to make a stem. Once you have stitched everything together, so what I did was I stitched it on this side on one end, stitched it on this side on the other end, and then I stitched this between all 3 of these leaves. So I stitched it around this way. So I got this. And over here, what you could do is knot it a few times, and then take your scissors and cut these extra pieces off. So that way you get yourselves a clover leaf. If you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. And if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to click that subscribe button to get the latest videos on knitting patterns, knitting projects, knitting ideas, and much more. Relax, enjoy, and keep knitting.